Okay, good. It kept me where I was. I was about to have a fit if it did not keep me where I was. Ladies and gentlemen, this is as far as we made it last time. Stuck in the sewers. Will I mess up the very first jump? Well, first of all, we have a problem, and that problem is that my controller is not working. Now it is. Will I mess up the first jump, ladies and gentlemen? No, he will not. This is part of gripping it and ripping it. This is part of gripping it and ripping it. Is just going for it. Trust in the system. Trust in the system. And knowing that no matter what, you're gonna be fine. NSL up. I think we're gonna need, can we get an NSL down, Livid? I don't know how tough an edit of that to make would be. Can we get an NSL down where the same lady is looking down for every time I fall a ridiculous amount so that everyone can look down sadly upon me and know that I goofed? ASMR is not Pog. You guys don't like ASMR? I also don't like ASMR. I don't really get it, to be honest. Why does it exist? I understand it's supposed to be sensory pleasing to the ear, but I don't understand how the... Do I have anything in here that I could even ASMR with? I don't know that I even had anything in here that I could potentially ASMR with. How you ladies and gentlemen like just a little bit of... How you guys like that? Ooh. The year is 2007. You're gearing up for your first day of middle school. Get ready for that Jan Sport ASMR. Oh, 1 second. Yes, teacher, I brought the homework. Let me just go ahead and get the homework out of my back pocket. Oh no, it's I seem to have misplaced the homework, Mrs. Bradshaw. Oh shoot. It was in here somewhere, I swear. I think my dog must have eaten it. Do you think that exists? Do you think that exists? Do you think that exists? And because it's the internet, why is the answer definitely yes? Why is the answer definitely yes? Hello, friends. How often we get new backpacks for school? That backpack that is chilling over there is probably the same backpack I used in middle school. That I used throughout middle school, high school, and college. I think I maybe had... There was probably like one extra... I may have had like a secondary backpack that maybe I would switch off to from time to time. Just in case. And that one, I want to say, was not nearly as durable and is no longer with us, unfortunately. But that backpack I've probably had for like 10 years. I would guess I've had that backpack for about 10 years, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, but I'll tell you what, JN Sport, you make a good backpack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been like 2 days. We're gonna have to remember some of these jumps. I don't exactly... Yeah, clearly don't exactly remember how to do all this stuff, so we'll probably end up making our way back down to the bottom. Would be my guess, is that we'll end up making our way back down to the bottom accidentally, but we'll be back up in no time. 5th grade, let's go. That's the way to do it. Who needs a backpack that often? Now, the only... Okay. You're either... Livid? I don't know why. Do not take this as personal criticism. I just think that we are similar. I'm going to say you're in the same book as me here. There was one thing that I did have to replace every single year because mine would always go through the ringer. I used the absolute heck out of it. Was anybody else a Trapper Keeper boy? You got one massive thing that has all of your folders, holds your notebooks, your colored pencils, your pens, your pencils, eraser, pencil sharp, everything in one convenient Ziploc, Velcroed, big old folder. I'm sure there's another name for them besides Trapper Keeper. I can't think of the other name. You were required, really? I like your school. We were not required, but I loved them because I personally have a little bit of trouble staying organized, and they helped me stay organized. So I was always all in on the Trapper Keeper. People made fun of me for it all the time. Trapper Keepers were for nerds, they said, as they freaking pull out their notebooks that have been mangled in their backpack because they shoved it in there with 75 other geometry textbooks, 5 other notebooks, 6 folders, etc. Joke's on them. I pulled out my pristine notebooks every year. How do you keep your notebooks so pristine? How do you keep your notebooks so pristine, sir? It's because it's in a Trapper Keeper, my friend. Contains all of my valuable goods and services for class, keeps me organized. That little skit I did a little bit ago, the ASMR, would never happen to me. I never lost my homework. I always knew where it was at all times. I color-coded my folders to my notebooks, down to the pencils I used for each subject. Just kidding, I didn't go that far, but I did have color-coded folders and notebooks. Brother. Donkey, 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 dunk. Having the lo-fi on was a good choice, by the way, except for it's about to end. This is precious. Wait, excuse me. A bunch of classmates left little notes on it over. Yo, that's nice. Kind of like a yearbook, except one that you're not ashamed of because you took a horrible picture every single year, and so it's at the bottom of your parents' basement in a tub labeled Josh's Garbage. Donkey, donkey, donkey. And now look at me, can't even activate my legit. I mean, I don't have legit I messed that up. I don't have legit Microsoft Office. And I also definitely do not have a legit copy of Windows. Don't tell Windows. Donkey, donk, donk. Until they say, sorry, brother, you're... No, that's the wrong. Until they say, sorry, brother, we're locking your computer down until you pay this $150. Until they even do anything. Right now, the only functionality Windows does is say, sorry, brother, you can't personalize your PC. AKA, you can't change the color of your taskbar. That may, like, be the literal only thing they tell you can't do until you upgrade to the full version. I'm gonna use the demo version. Okay, I guess you have that little watermark in the corner, but again, it's been there now for over a year. I don't even notice it. Minkus, minkus. 11 out of 10. Guess what you watched last night? Spider-Man. Yo! Are you talking about Into the Spider-Verse, Yeetus? You talking about Into the Spider-Verse, Yeetus? Tell me, Yeetus, tell me, does the soundtrack absolutely slap? Is the sound... What was that noise? Pure depression. Did the soundtrack absolutely slap? You don't have to answer because the answer is yes. But the soundtrack is really good. And also the movie's just great too. It really is good. I will say if I can have... I haven't rewatched it since the theater. If I can have one teeny tiny complaint against that movie, it's that watching it in the theaters with the kind of comic booky style, especially during some of the action sequences, made me a little bit nauseous, like a little bit motion sick. But that's just me. That's not really against the movie. That's just I have bad eyes. Slapper, front to back. I knew it. You had to adjust the frame rate. Yeah, I haven't watched it on Netflix or anything like that, or on a home TV. I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad, but being on the big screen with all the fast-moving particle effects and flashing lights, I was like, I'm going to throw up into my popcorn bucket. Just kidding, I never buy popcorn in a movie theater because that's a waste of $30. That is a big waste of $30. All right, we got to at least make it back up to Slimy Rock, in my opinion. If we can't even make it back up to Slimy Rock, I mean Rainy Rock, I'll be upset. Do you sneak food in? Oh yes, which is one of the big reasons. I watch about 3 movies a year, and they're almost always in like December, mostly just because all the series that I like. Back in the day, the Hobbit movies were coming out then. Star Wars was always a December release. Marvel movies were usually in, they were sometimes scattered around, but the big ones were always in like November, December. I like it to be colder because I have a big leather jacket with pockets on the inside, and you gotta stuff in. I usually take in one chocolatey / peanut buttery candy and one fruity candy, and that gets me through. What's the movie candy of choice for you? It's Snow Caps. Snow Caps are pretty good. I would say if my go-to, it could vary from time to time. You take a little trip to Target, you go down to the 99-cent candy aisle, you find the 99-cent boxes, the movie theater-sized boxes. I would say left pocket is almost always either Milk Duds or Reese's Pieces. I actually prefer the Milk Duds because they're a little bit quieter than the Reese's Pieces, and I don't like being a jerk to the people around me. And they're basically like chewing on rubber cement, so they take me so long to eat, they last me up longer throughout the movie. On the right side, on the sweet side, it's always Sour Patch Kids watermelon. Give me Sour Patch Kids watermelon every time. Regular Sour Patch Kids are fine as well, but Sour Patch Kids watermelon really sealed the deal for me. So that's usually my go-to. That is my go-to. I usually bring those two in. Not a big popcorn guy, so I don't usually miss the popcorn too bad. When I don't purchase it myself. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the right side of history. For now. Let's see if we can remember how we got up here so quickly before. See if we can remember our strategies. I think I remember the strategies, and then this is about a 3/4 yeet. Okay, that was about a half yeet. You gotta do about a 3/4 yeet. And you do a full yeet. You do a full yeet. You do about a 3/4 yeet. You do a small yeet. You do a full yeet. You do a full yeet. You do a full yeet. 3/4 yeet. Full yeet. And we are at, I'm telling you, I'm not going to think about it. Okay, should have thought about it. I'm trying not to get too much in my head in this one. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to think too much about the jumps. We're just going to go for it. Love some sour, so Sour Patch. Sour Skittles are really good too. Just thinking about sour candy gets my taste buds all wet. I like sour Skittles. The sourness of a sour Skittle is a little bit more, not too abrasive, because I do enjoy sour candy, but it is definitely more abrasive than, say, Sour Patch Kids, which, I mean, their logo is, or their mantra, their slogan is sour, sweet, gone, which is pretty accurate. You get the sourness, but you also get a little bit of sweetness in there, which balances out, whereas the sour Skittles are really just sour from beginning to end. And sometimes after eating a full pack of those, although me back in the day would disagree, because I used to eat the entire thing of sour Skittles, and then I would just pour the leftover what would that be, like the what's that stuff called? It's not citric acid, it's malic acid. I think the malic acid is the super sour stuff. I would just pour the leftover malic acid particles at the bottom of the sour pack, or the sour Skittles bag, directly onto the tongue and let it kind of do a chemical reaction, like what I assume happens to a snail whenever they have salt poured on it, escargot style. I put my tongue through that unfortunate stress, but it's delicious. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. No! We're so close. I'm telling you, I think the strategy, you guys able to gleek? No! Yeah! The momentum. I've never been able to gleek. I know what you're talking about, Yeetus. You're talking about the thing where you do like a spitting cobra and you shoot like a... I've done it accidentally before, like when I'm eating something sour. But there were people in... that was a big thing in middle school. Which is freaking disgusting, absolutely, by the way. Kids are gross. But people would learn how to do that, and then they would just, like, gleek on each other. Like, it would be... It was not an unsurprising thing to happen to just be walking back from lunch in, like, a huge pod, and have someone who was walking the other way going to lunch just like a can of Windex, spraying down everybody with their spit. At least in my school. Welcome to Missouri. That's not normal. Yeah, they weren't. I would say that about 30% of the kids that did that are now in jail. So most of them forever. So yeah, I would say that's not normal. I would agree. I think by the time I finish this game, by the way, jailed for gleeking. Rather not get into the actual reasons, but let's just say it's about 10 times worse than that. Maybe like 10 million times worse than that, depending on the case. I went to high school with some real winners. It's funny. I graduated pretty high in my class, and I was like, dang, I'm pretty smart. And then you go on to an actual college with some really, really intelligent people, and you go, wow, the bar was very low. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting better. We're getting better. We're getting better. And that's not just me lying to myself to feel better about the fact that we're still on this part. We are actually getting better. And you love to see it, to be honest. You love to see it. You hate to see it. Stop bragging. That's what you get. That's what you get. You brag on yourself, nothing good can come of it. You're a loser. You don't know how to jump. There's 3 buttons in this entire game and you still can't beat it, you big old dummy idiot. We'll try my parents' strategy of encouragement. Oh, Jay Casey's. Never heard of it till you were 8. Really? I'm telling you, that was like... That was the middle school thing to do. That was our, that was the #1 middle school thing to do. I'm trying to think, what are some other great middle school trends? And by great, I mean I blocked out most of my middle school memories. So I don't really remember. What else did people do in middle school? I mean, I had my Trapper Keeper, so I didn't do much, obviously. I was the good kid. The new hybrid options don't include any in-person specials. What the heck does that mean? I think most of the troublemakers have ended up... Really? What do you do here? Just thought I'd take a peek. Just thought I'd take a peek and see what was behind door number 2. Answer, pretty much nothing. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Give me some more cracks at this. Give me some more cracks at this. That's what I'm looking for. Means you'll probably have to teach virtually in fall instead of getting to see your babies. You got something to tell me, Larry? Well, that's no fun. That's no fun. I know that I'm most certainly done with the virtual stuff already, at least for my work. And my work will probably never reopen again, which is just really not fun for me. Crazy times, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy times. That's big not fun, though. I understand the pain. Ooh, what song is this? Somebody come get her. It started the exact same, except it's Pokemon, so I'm pretty sure those aren't the lyrics. What song is this? Pallet Town. Is it? Can you guys even hear the lo-fi, or is the rain too loud? The rain is pretty loud in the mix. Some people don't they make playlists on YouTube? I don't like watching them, but don't they make YouTube playlists? It's like lo-fi music plus rain. People love that. I'm just doing that for you guys naturally. Forgot the lo-fi was on. Big rip. Hope you guys like the sound of rain. Here, is it better now? Can you hear it now? Like an old Singular commercial. What happened to Singular? I mean, I'm assuming they went out of business because I haven't seen a Can You Hear Me Now Good commercial from them in 75 years, but You can hear now? Good stuff. Minkus. Let's go back down here. No use trying to replicate something that you don't know how to do when you have a very easy path to get back to a way that you can replicate. Brother, just make the jump, you idiot. That you can replicate 100% of the time. Brother. The panic jumps. Reminds you learn Avatar's love on... Ooh. Ding, 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 ding. That is really nice. Music Ed isn't the same online. It's true. I mean, I would say probably a lot of education's not. Sometimes the hands-on... I know that I'm way more of a hands-on learner than... Like, I don't learn from books. At all. Or lectures. What, aren't there... What's the... Yeti, I think this was something we learned in psychology. I think there's 5 types of learning. There's, like, learning from listening, learning from writing, learning from reading, learning from sight. And I think there's a 5th one that might be, is it like experiential? It's kind of like a little bit of each of them. I'm experiential, whichever one it is. I learn by doing. I think that's the last one. By listening, hearing, seeing, writing, and doing, I think are the 5 ways. You watch a TED Talk about how that's a myth. Don't absolutely shatter my worldview of myself. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do that? Brother, I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch. Do 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 do. The lo-fi tells me not to punch. It's only game, why you have to be mad? Do 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 do. At least as you can see, or at least I hope you're seeing, our ability to recover from a fall is most certainly better now. We would fall before and be like, well, there's 20 minutes. Now we're right back here. Brother, he's done it. Is this the farthest we've made it, ladies and gentlemen? I think we've potentially just moved the needle. Hashtag move the needle. I think potentially this is the farthest we've made it. Alright, now what we need to decide. I can't scout. I bopped my head. So we either need to full yeet and go for that block on the right, or we take it slowly, we jump on middle block first. The thing that scares me is that if we do a full yeet and there's like a block above us that we can't see, it's gonna hit us. But I always think the smartest thing to do is to test a full yeet, because a full yeet is easy to replicate. So I have a feeling this game is going to be trolly. There's going to be a wall above me that I'm going to hit my head on and I'm going to fall down. But I'm going to attempt the full yeet. What are... Music! Music! Have we finally reached the part where the music comes in? I hear it! Let's go! Yo, Milk Crate. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. It helps me quite a bit because I don't personally feel like I'm doing very well. But it is a tough game. But I do appreciate the kind words. Now watch this as I mess up this easy jump. Okay, here we go. Let's scout ahead. So, okay. I don't think, I was going to say we could try to do a full jump from here. I don't think that's the right course of action. I think we have to jump to This platform, and now I think we do a full jump. Music. Oh my gosh. Sorry to the lo-fi. Lo-fi. Greetings. Hello, sir. These boots are fit for a legendary hero. Crafted by a distinguished master. With these, you'll get to that babe in no time. Wait. Since I like you, I'll cut you a deal. Am I about to get boots? There's upgrades? For 1 measly gold, I understand. Am I trying to get that 1 gold from that bird? What do you say, eh? Well, I have no monies. You don't have 1 gold on you. I'm afraid the price point is at the bare minimum. Khajiit has wares. It appears that there aren't many other customers around. You don't happen to have any rich friends. If you have coin. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how can you possibly mess this up? You just jump forehead. And you just jump forehead. And now what the heck do you do? What do you do now? I feel like I'm about to be dumped down into the drink. Where's the next jump, brother? Where do I go? You heard a joke about paper today? It's terrible. I love puns, so I appreciate that quite a bit. Also, you just reminded me I wanted to talk about some of the reviews for Paper Mario Origami King came out today, and I'm officially scared. Well, I've been like terrified this entire time, but I think it's starting to look like all of my fears are being realized. Just fully eat it. This is scary. Some words of jump wisdom. I'm prepared. I would love some. Do you think I can make it up to there? Probably not, huh? Probably not, huh? Probably not, huh? That's okay. That's not death. That's another lease on life, brother. Thank you. That is another lease on life. Appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. Make the big jump. Another lease on life. Appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. To become a true jump king, one must never focus on making the jump, but instead must focus on never not making it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. So obviously I want to go touch the bird. Also aim for the platforms. This one, I honestly didn't even realize this was a platform because it kind of blended into the background. Okay, so I really want to get that bird. Good stuff. I don't know if grabbing the bird does anything for us. Maybe unlocks like a secret hidden ending or something like that. Certainly possible. My eye is twitching out of control. Alright, so from here you jump full yeet left. Full yeet left jump. And now we know we can't make... We can't make that. We cannot make that. Don't try to make that. You'd be silly to try to make that. In what world could a boy like me make that jump? Never. That's when. I will say, I feel like we've reached, to some degree... I do feel to some degree like we've reached a new little bit of safety here. Oh, baby! Town Hall Board of Notice. This abandoned town, which is clearly abandoned and which no one lived in, is this me writing my essay in 8th grade? Is henceforth irrevocably, eternally, foreverly, uncancelably, and undeniably claimed by right of previous owners. Blatant abandonment. This is literally me writing my thesis sentence in any paper. As a sole property of merchant... I didn't get to read that. In addition, I, Magildus Drieg, shall rename this new shining center of commerce Should any legal inquiries or complaints arise, please contact Unintelligible. Thank you for your cooperation. Is his name a palindrome? Not a palindrome. What do you call that? What do you call a word scramble? There's a word for that word. I think it has an X in it. What do you call a word that you can scramble the letters of and get a new word? I feel like his name is one of those. Hey Google, what do you call a word that can be scrambled up into another word?
According to Wikipedia, an anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase, typically using all the original letters exactly once. For example, the word anagram can be rearranged into Nagaram, or the word binary into Brainy, or the word Adobe into Abode.
Paul's faster than Google, confirmed. Also, welcome in, Paul. You think I have full yeet up against the right? I'll land on that platform. Only one way to find out. Good stuff. Hello, Mr. Raven. That's a little tight jump. Let's go, baby! Bro, why are we are jump kinging it today? Where do I go next? Oof. It's a little scary. I like this scenery, though. They took my music away. They took my music away. Come on, I want to go back down to the music. Excusez-moi. You were going to say anagram, but then you were like, nah. That's where you make a poem. That's a... Wait, what is that? I know the one you're talking about. That's where you put the word down one letter at a time and you write either a word or a sentence. That's something similar to an anagram. Oh my gosh, the hiccup's gotta go. The hiccup's gotta go. Acronym, but also poem. Bro, what's happening? Do I have to... Ladies and gentlemen, do you see where I have to go next? I think I have to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nothing but net. I wish I could show you my mouse pointer. I think I have to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nothing but net, land in Santa's chimney there. Which is a little ridiculous to ask, I must say. Unless it's a full yeet, which it doesn't look like it's a full yeet. Brother, why am I so good at Jump King today? What's happening? What's happening? I'll play that meme again, except I can't because last time I got content DMCA'd for playing that, so we'll never play that again. Lo-Fi, come back. You're amazing. Alright, this part's a little dastardly and sinister. Ooh, Celeste on Paul's Island. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Despite what you may be thinking, that's still okay. That was almost not okay. Once again, almost not okay. Whew. 7. The scenery, it is very Dark Souls-y. It does look a little bit like, what's the starting area? The new, no, not New Londo. Undeadburg. It's very Undeadburg. And I also don't like it. We've only played through Dark Souls one time. I did not have a great time. I mean, I had a good time. Kind of. Okay, did I jump too high last time? Oh! Let's go. I think that's what happened last time. Excuse me? Oh, I see. It's a little dastardly. It's a little dastardly, I must say. I still need to play Dark Souls 3. Oh! Sup, bird? Oh! Whoo. I just know that if we ever play Dark Souls 3, it might actually take us like 18 months to to play it, so that's the only thing that stopped me from doing so, but I do really want to play Dark Souls 3. Dan just tweeted Mouth with the Swedish pizza saying old memes don't die, but Mouth... That's not great. What's the weirdest thing I've ever melted cheese on? As in the actual apparatus that I melted cheese on, like a pan? Or are you talking like food-wise? Or are you talking food-wise? Thread the needle, brother. You can thread that. You can thread that. Maybe you cannot thread that. Narrator, he probably cannot thread that. I'm a chunky boy. Thought they'd stop saying it, but... You remember that weird time? You remember that strange exchange on Twitter when Dan tweeted NL and said something along the lines of, like, hey, I don't want to say it, but in that last video, Kate was looking rather... And then he, like, found a synonym for, like, utterly beautiful or something. And then NL's just like, you alright, brother? And he's like, I'm not saying it, but I'm not saying it. And then Kate was just like, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That was one of the weirdest exchanges of my life. What an unbelievably... Oh, that was almost a nightmare. I think it might still be a nightmare. I might be in trouble here? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about that. What a strange exchange. Always throws a little spice. This feels pretty safe, I gotta say. Like, we'll eat it. Like, I'm a little nervous, but I feel safe right now. What's that up there? Alright, we got the Raven. Got the Raven. How long have you played? 45 minutes? We're making probably more progress today than I did all of last stream, which is amazing. Weirdest thing I've melted cheese on. Food-wise, I don't think you've melted cheese on... Me neither. Put it on a burger, put it on a grilled cheese sandwich, put it on... Have I ever melted cheese on my own body? I don't think so. What if I put melted cheese on? I think my cheese habits are pretty standard. That burrito yesterday? Mwah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a Taco Bell near you, highly recommend you go try the new grilled cheese burrito. It's tremendous if you like cheese. 3 different flavors, kinds of cheese. It's got a 3-cheese blend, nacho cheese sauce on the inside, and also more cheese, grilled, melted. You know, like when you melt cheese and it gets a little scabby, like on a grilled cheese sandwich, for example. They do that on the outside, like a nice toasted cheddar crisp. Ooh. What did you walk into? Just some cheese talk, Neon. Don't worry, we're just over here absolutely over cheese. Hello, Neon. Melted cheese on apple pie. That's pretty I've heard that's pretty good actually. I think because they do. I've always thought it's weird. Fruit and cheese apparently pair very well. By the way, I'm like just killing time because I don't know what to do next, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to do that again. They sell those, like, at least they did at my college in like the local C-store. They would sell these little cups that had little pieces of fruit and also chunks of cheese in it. And I would watch people just like take a handful with like a grape, a piece of honeydew, and a cheddar cheese cube and just eat the whole thing at once. And I'm like, why are you eating cheese and fruit? Apparently it's a delicacy. Hello, my friend. Okay, so we are heading to the left. Oh! I didn't even see that there. Holy crap. I didn't even see that block there. Oh, that scared me really badly. Holy cow. We bullied you when you talked about your cheese pie? Oh, damn bait. I wouldn't have bullied you about a cheese pie. It's rule number 1, Yeti. Not a fan of pie? That's crazy. Also, you put cheese on fruit kebabs? I'm thinking so, but I don't. What cheese pie? Yeah, cheese pie sounds amazing, Yeti. The fruit cheese combo's quite good. I think my biggest gripe with it is I'm actually not... I like cheese on stuff, but I do not like cheese by itself. I know that's kind of blasphemous. Like, if I'm having a sandwich, literally put, or a burrito, or anything like that, literally put so much cheese on it that it's melting and overflowing and takes over the entire thing. But if you just hand me, like, a slice of American cheese, I wouldn't want to eat it. A slice of Swiss cheese, I wouldn't want. Like, the cheese by itself, a cube of... I know people that eat just, like, shredded cheese. That hurt pretty bad. That hurt pretty bad. That one hurt. That one hurt pretty bad. That one hurt pretty bad. That's okay, though. That was really only, like, our first trip up there. And we were able to make it that far on our very first attempt. So who's to say we can't just do it again, forehead? And I also like that this little receptacle here is here to just hold me tenderly. Except for when it doesn't. Except for... No tilt allowed. No such thing. No tilting in my house. Who are you? I've never heard of such tilt. You know why?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Who's to say we won't just make it right back up there? Who's to say we won't just make it right back up there? Watch this. Watch this boy climb. Watch him. Okay, not that one. Watch this boy. Watch him climb. Neon? That hurts, brother? You're not, unfortunately. I wish you were, because we would have just absolutely broke the land speed barrier world record. Unfortunately, you're very much supposed to go the opposite way. Fluff! You're very much supposed to go the opposite way. That's okay, though. Give me a couple of attempts. Honestly, this rainy cube is still, I think, the toughest obstacle we've faced. So it wouldn't shock me to get stuck on this for, like, the next 15 minutes or so. Once we make it past that, though, not going to say we're home free, because obviously you saw what just happened, like, 5 minutes ago. But we're more home free. This is a dastardly obstacle. This rainy cube is a dastardly obstacle. It's like meat pie, but with cheese in it. Cheese and onion. Alright, that's a combination I cannot get down with, unfortunately, Edis. I'm not a... Ooh! Secret note? Jumper's poem. Jumping and falling, my heart is turned cold. This isn't an acronym. Down here, naught can warm it. No, not even gold. Secret? So I rise and attempt once again, fearing not. My heart resting, sure that the babe remains hot. Art. Art, ladies and gentlemen. Art. Alright, let's get back up there. How about we get back up there? What is even at the top? Oh, it's gotta be a babe. It's gotta be a babe milk crate. If I had to guess, I'm thinking there's a babe. The pig, to be exact. I've never tried this game before, so I don't know if this is even at all. Notice sometimes if you hold, that I hold jump too long, and other times I don't hold. And that's accurate. I would say that's my, I would say that's my biggest downfall is just missing my jumps sometimes. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Here we go. Yo, welcome in, Jag. Slight miscalculation will make up for it. Okay, this is not even the hard part, so let's stop. This is a joke. Let's please stop. This part's a joke. I do feel my eye twitch getting worse somehow. Each accidental fall, it somehow gets even worse. My poor brain. I like the way you work it. That's some hubris. Maria and I would like to. Oh no, wrong button. I'd like to retweet Maria's sentiments. I'm very sorry to hear what happened to you. So if there's anything I can do, please let me know. I like the way you work it. No diggity. And oh, that's adorable. That's adorable, Yeetus, and that's a great use of Animal Crossing. Speaking of, I'm very terrified / happy to announce I've officially reached the point where it's time for me to start building. So I'm hoping that within the next week or so, I'll be able to show you guys. It's alright. It's alright. You may think it's not, but that's alright. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some of my progress in the next week or so. Am I on present day? No. I'm not on present day, but I don't want to zoom all the way ahead because I'm gonna obviously want to like move houses and build bridges and stuff like that. And I figure having a couple, like 2 weeks to work with to time travel just to make that process a little bit easier will be nice. But I did officially open for the first time the Animal Crossing Planner app and just started getting my island on there, and now I'm gonna start mapping out stuff. I got like a couple ideas in my head of different sections. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna puzzle piece them all together and fill in some of the gaps. Dunky dunk, dunk. You're supposed to have large spike. I think Spink still needs to sell her. Maria, does Spink still need to sell her turnips? I think for some reason I think she does. Maria sold hers. She sold hers on my island for like 180, I think. I don't know if Spink already sold it. Oh, she definitely doesn't have turnips because she's been time traveling to heck to try to get rid of Margie, who is finally gone. BT dubs. Rest in peace, Margie. Alright, let's go. Take me back up. Take me to your best friend's house. Excuse me? Take me to your... Too much oomph. Too much oomph. You never want too much oomph, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you get too much oomph. It's okay. I'm not even kidding. I think Rainy Rock, which is what I'm gonna call it, is I think it's the #1 hardest obstacle in the entire game. Well, obviously we haven't seen like 90% of the game yet, maybe like 80% of the game, but so it's early. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that's the toughest obstacle we've seen thus far. Even the one we ended up falling from later, I still don't think is as difficult and as dastardly as Rainy Rock. Rainy Rock is actually evil. So, if we can make it past that again, regularly, I think we'll be home free. My hope is that, at least temporarily, this is like the jungle area, which, you know, maybe we'll see a couple more times, but once we get a certain rhythm down, I hope that we never see this area again. No offense to Rainy Rock. But I'm very much looking forward to the day that I never have to see you again. Brother, I'm gonna punch. Brother, I'm gonna punch. Thank you to this beautiful Kanto lo-fi mix for bringing a little bit of peace and understanding into my life. I think that's the only thing... Oh, it just ended. That's ominous. That is the only thing keeping me going right now. Snacks. This was your first turnip week in a while because of time traveling. Thought it had decreasing, so it was a night. Hey! There you go. Another lo-fi mix coming in. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. While there's a break in the weather and it isn't... Ooh, what kind of snacks you going for, Jag? What kind of snacks in particular? We were talking about movie theater candy! We were talking about movie theater candy earlier. 508. Brother, you are actually... That is some stacked stonk prices. Holy cow. Defender was asking about... Defender, did you need to sell? Because if so, there's your... there's your island. I have not been checking this week because I've been doing so much time traveling. I've been doing so much time traveling to... This lo-fi mix is very strange. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Or at least this track is strange. I've been doing so much time traveling just to get all my villagers on my island stuff. I just got Pashmina. Pashmina is the newest villager on Hollywood. She's an adorable goat. One of your friends had 601. That's close to the highest it can be, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what the upper limit is. Crunch a bunch of... Ooh, are you talking about Bunch of Crunch? It's a Bunch of Crunch is a bench... I agree it's underrated. It's really good. The only thing that sucks about it is that it melts in your hand. Lowest is 9. I've never seen that, thankfully. Bunch of Crunch is, imagine a crunch bar. Like a bar with the crunchies in it. But it's in bite-sized piece form instead of actual crunch. It's tremendous. That, and we talked about it... I can't remember, did people in here say that they had Butterfinger BBs before? I just realized I messed up. We don't want to be here. Butterfinger BBs are still like my #1 favorite candy of all time, but they got discontinued, so I just cry now. Hello, Bargainberg. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back, at least temporarily. It's not nothing's forever, ladies and gentlemen, but at least temporarily, we are back. Second chance, gotta appreciate it. Appreciate any second chance you're given. Living on borrowed time now. I'm not gonna squander it, I promise you. Promise you I will not squander this borrowed time that you have given me. Promise I will not squander this borrowed time that you've given me. I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. Appreciate it more than you could ever imagine. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now that we're here... Ooh, probably should have paid for that one. Probably should have paid for that one, but didn't. Love to see it. And Kobe swish. It's okay. Another chance, another chance, another chance. First, guess what lovely recipe Celeste just gave you? Pansy wand? No! But that's adorable. No! What's wrong with the pansy wand? That's adorable. Was gonna cry. Was gonna absolutely cry if we fell back down to Rainy Rock. I do not want to see Rainy Rock ever again. Is this just like Neon? You nailed it on the head. This is getting over it. Except instead of being a boy in a put with a hammer, you just jump forehead. The tough part, obviously, is that once you're falling, you have no control of your character midair. So like, I can't move. Once a jump is committed, and the jump height is based on how long you hold the button, and also the direction that you're holding. So all of your movement is predetermined from the moment you let go of the A button. And if you mess up, doink, 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 like a pinball machine all the way down. So it is very much just like... It is just like getting over it. That was actually the 2 games we were voting on playing between. It was either playing this or playing getting over it. The chat voted for this one! I don't know how far I am, by the way. I got a feeling we're probably... I'm going to say we're 25% through the game. I have no confirmation on that, but I'm going to say we're 25% through. Yo, ZD, welcome in! Welcome in, ZD. I was not trying to sing you a song, but you can consider that one my gift for you. Don't know if I can handle getting over it. I've heard this is harder. I have heard this is harder. However, what I will say, and I don't know, there might be one of these in here too, but I know that getting over it has jump scares, and for that reason and that reason alone, I definitely could not handle getting over it. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? We gotta calm down. You'd rather play this than getting over it? It has 1 jump scare, that's enough. In my personal opinion, that's enough to throw it in the horror game category. Oh! Saved. Saved! Oh, no Rainy Rock. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Actually saved. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, hold on. I'm gonna pause for a second because we're kind of... I'm getting yeeted a little bit. I think I need to slow down. I'm trying to just let it fly, grip it and rip it, etc. But I think I'm messing it up. Is this or getting over it considered more forgiving? That's what the gloves are for? Excuse me? Buttery fingers are the last things you want? How many types of wands? At which point you may as well play for the Spurs? Oh my gosh, my eye. It won't stop. Think I'd banish it just like the chance games? Put getting over in the same bin as Farkle? I will probably play getting over it, even though you guys voted for this. I'll probably still play getting over it eventually. Try what is it? Yomawari? It's horror is Ayaya. That still scares me if it's still horror. Getting over it has too much variability because of the higher... Oh. That is true. You're in more personal control. Because you have to pinpoint accuracy move the thing. Yomawari was great. It's very Ayaya. Well, then why is it horror? How can it be Ayaya but horror? Did they Ayaya you to death? Mikas! I should have taken a longer pause. Goodbye. 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 The good news is we are so good at this part. The good news is we are so good at this part. I may be able to speed run this game by the time we're done with it, because we're getting so much work in each of these sections. Dun, dunky dun. Just kidding, we'll never speed run this game because Rainy Rock exists. Rainy Rock existing is the only reason. Well, there's a lot of reasons probably. See Paul's soccer field? It's called football, first of all. Fudge! football, first of all. Look it up, sweetheart. Soccer. You don't even use socks in it. Oh wait, you kind of do, I suppose. Maybe not in Yeti's version. Excuse me, I pressed a button.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
I'm gonna throw up. Donkey Dunk. Looked up the map of this game. Do you want me to tell you how far you are? I would love to know, Jag. I don't consider that a spoiler. Tell me at the highest point we reached, which might have been before you hopped in, actually, before I fell way down to the doldrums. Just tell me at around once you hit Bargenberg. About how far is that into the game? I'm gonna guess 25%. I'm assuming 25%. If it's higher, I'll be very happy. A third, baby! Let's go. Aye! A third is great news for me. That's higher, exactly. That's higher, baby. Oh! And we are also starting to get back up here with relative ease. Make jumping something a breeze. Ooh, D, K. JK, I meant J, K. It's a jump king. Okay, anyway. Alright, let's stop. I'm trying to fly through this section like I know it like the back of my hand. And I think what I need to realize is that I don't really know this part by the back of my hand. Because we've only been here like 5 times total. Swish. Swish, baby! Like, this is only the second time I've ever been in this creepy steeple. What is that from? Creepy steeple. That's a level? Banjo? Creepy steeple. That's definitely... Is that ukulele? Creepy steeple. Paper Mario! I was like, that's some sort of Nintendo property. There is something called the creepy steeple. And this is it. This is the non-Nintendous version. Alright, we've been here before. Act like you've been here before. Here's the question. Do I even need to jump? Or can I just walk off? You think I could just... Maybe... Better safe than sorry, so do that. Creepy steeple. Vivian! I love Vivian. Vivian. You, even like walking off the edges is dastardly. You do not have a lot of control in such a maneuver. No! But the... Oh. It's very claustrophobic in here. I think this is a full send. Full send, baby. Let's talk about full send, baby. Let's talk about Monka S. This is as far as we've made it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was as far as we made it. Hope you liked it. And now back to the sewers we go. And now back to the sewers we go. Just kidding. You gotta believe in yourself, kid. Alright, back to the sewers we go. I'd forgotten what this area looked like. I just wanted to see it again, you know? Donkey, donkey, dunk. Honestly, Maria, great, absolutely great choice on the lo-fi to keep that going. It's helping with the sanity quite a bit. Where you just felt was about halfway, brothers. If we're halfway through, I mean, granted, the game, assuming it scales like a normal game, although I don't know, with a game like this, I think the game starts to get more difficult, but you start to get like almost a mastery of the controls. that even though the jumps get harder, I think you get better at kind of eyeballing. You eyeballing me? I think you get better at kind of eyeballing how far and or short a jump is. So if it takes us 2 streams to get to the halfway point, I don't know though, I could see them just throwing the gauntlet at you after about the halfway point and being like, alright, you tackled the first half of this game pretty well, prepare for the second half. Good stuff, good stuff. This part I will say, I hate to call it easy, feels very easy. This part a little dastardly. But we have a nice safety net there. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, please. I will cry on camera. We don't want to see that. Has only happened twice in the entirety of my Twitch channel. Would like to never do it again. Have we done the daily? I have not. I usually, even though you guys got me pretty much hooked on Isaac again, I still always forget about the daily until you boys bring it up, and then I'm like, I should do the daily. And Swisharoony! Swisharoony! It's fine. That's a great spot to land, actually. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for that. Look at that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. It's not too bad, but think before you take. Did you do yesterday's Livid? Because Yeti was like, ooh, it's the greatest run since sliced bread. And then I did the run and I got diphtheria, so explain that one to me. I will say, Rainy Rock, which I would still consider one of the most dastardly obstacles, we're starting to get down. We are starting to get Rainy Rock down. I'm gonna go to the Sinnoh Lo-Fi mix because I don't know if that one's for me, Chief. That was a little yikes for me. You did not do yesterday's, had a aw, that's no fun. Can't do today because you're home, but will not accept. Look, I had slander. I had some issues with yesterday's run. I was waiting for the sweet embrace of death for about 90% of that run. I would re-roll with the D4 and I would get like a single good item and like 3 bad items to carry it out and no stat boost. I should also mention, I think I gotta accept some personal responsibility, and I think the biggest here's my question, Yeetus. Did you get the second floor deal with the devil? Did you beat the haunt without taking damage? Because I took a hit and I lost my deal with the devil, and I think maybe being able to pick up those deal with the devil items and being able to re-roll the deal with the, because you said at one point you re-rolled and got like Abaddon, the Mark, and something else. You did not. Okay, well then I don't know where we differed, because I also took damage on the haunt and lost my second floor deal with the devil. So throughout the entirety of the run, I got 1 deal with the devil, and I picked up 1 item. And that was before, yeah, I think mine was Caves 1, and it had Ghost Baby and something good that I took. I don't remember what the good item was, but it had Ghost Baby plus something else. I didn't have the D4 yet. If I would have known I was going to get the D4, I would have taken them both. But I only took 1. So I think through the entirety of the run, I re-rolled into 1 deal with, like, I had 1 deal with the devil item to potentially re-roll into. Which is not enough. No. I mean, Ghost Baby's great. You got to deal with Knife? I didn't get that. Excusez-moi? Excusez-moi? You tell me I did not thread said needle there? I don't know about that one. That needle felt pretty threaded to me, boys. Okay. Let's continue. If we can make it to the halfway point, the quote-unquote halfway point today, I will feel very accomplished. I will feel very accomplished. Is Ghost Baby an animal? donkey. Oh, dude, 1 pixel. This is the worst place to be, and I hate being here. I think you have to go across and then come back. Yep, that's the way to do it. Defender, that hurts. It's one thing when Maria does it, because I hear it on a daily basis. It's another thing from my boy. From mostly Streamlabs has a lot of blood on his hands. You needed to pluralize it. Ghosts, they're animals. Exclamation point animal. Is this a command? What slander did you say? Oh, you call me stinky every day. Except, now you don't because I bought some new cologne. Except, she thinks it smells girly. So I put on my new cologne and I was like, how's this smell? And she said, is this what it feels like hugging a girl? Maria, colognes and smells don't have genders. I would just like to say. Also, it smells utterly fantastic. No matter what you say. Brother, I gotta start making this jump or I'm gonna punch. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Is a ghost animal... Yes, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen. We got him. I'm not so sure I trust 8-Ball. Yes, definitely. That's a lot of wood. Brother, you're missing it. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a death. That's death. Goodbye. Hate my life, hate my life, hate my life, hate my life. I do, I really do, I really do. I hate everything about it. That's not true. That's not true, but I do it! Just give me to the halfway point. It's time to go. It's time to go. Has it been 2 hours? Oh, 40 more minutes of this? 40 more minutes of this, huh? 40 more minutes of this? Yeah, just go ahead and take me back to the very beginning of the game. You know what? Let's get a mental restart. How about a little mental restart? How about just get a nice mental restart? Hey, how you doing, man? How you been? Good? You doing well? You doing well? Yeah. Hey, shut the mouth. Hey, see you later. Yeah, don't care about the carnival. Yeah, I didn't make it that far, brother. Sorry. I'll let you know when I get there. Alright, anyway, guys, this is Jump King. This is my first playthrough. Sorry. Hello guys, welcome to Jump King. This is my first time playing Jump King. I've heard pretty great things about the game. I heard it's rather difficult. I heard it's a rather difficult game. I suppose we will find out over the course of this whether or not it lives up to the... Hey guys, I'm just Josh and welcome to the Thursday, July 9th stream. You guys voted and Jump King is the next game we're gonna... What happened? Jump King is the next game we're going to be playing on the channel, so I hope you're excited. It's supposed to be pretty difficult. Oh my god, I want to die. I want to die. I would like to die. I would like to die soon. Is it possible? Can we speed this up? Death, you out there? Death, are you out there? Hello, Death? Hello, Death? Are you out there? I don't even remember how to do this part. It's been so long. Banjo cameo, save me. Banjo cameo, save me. Banjo cameo, save me. Hello, Banjo, are you sleepy? Whoa, that was Banjo. Hello, Banjo, are you sleepy? Are you a sleepy boy? Banjo time, please? Let's go, thank God. Oh my goodness, golly gracious, get me out. Hi, Banjo. How's it going, buddy? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Are you tired, buddy? Is Maria sneezing? Is she allergic to bad gameplay? Hi, buddy. How's it going? Oh my goodness, she must be. Hello. The Banjo camera run. You found his silly clone on Reddit? Yo, I'm ready. Please send me Banjo. That's my face. Banjo, that's my face. But do they like flowers? Some people like booty. You'd rather smell like flowers than booty? It doesn't even smell like flowers. Okay, let me go back to this scent. It's called... What's it called? Tobacco and vanilla or something like that? Tobacco, spice, and... I can't remember the exact name of the scent. But it's supposed to smell kind of woodsy. And like tobacco and vanilla. Hello. 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 Banjo, you just be slapping me in the face. Spice and black vanilla. It does smell delicious. Thank you very much. Banjo. I feel like an upside down... You tell me to shut the heck up? I feel like a banjo cameo, or an upside down banjo cameo, should cost twice as much. Banjo, why you... Look at my boy. That sounds like a great scent. It's an unbelievably fantastic scent. And Maria called me a girl. She straight up called me a girl for wearing it. Hold on, I gotta see this doggo. How do you want to open this? Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, do not update Windows 10. If you have it, or if you have a fake version, do not update it. Because when you update it, Windows 10 is going to try to slide into your DMs. They're going to try to trick you. They're going to say, we have a brand new browser for you to try. It's got a new logo. It's still just Microsoft Edge. It's still garbage. Please don't use it. And now whenever I click on a link, it goes, are you sure you want to use Google Chrome? You can use Microsoft Edge instead. No, I want to use Google Chrome. That's a derpy boy. That's an adorable derpy Banjo. He's like so misproportioned. Not that you are properly proportioned, Banjo, because you got your own problems, buddy. Help. But it uses Chromium now? Yeah, I have no idea what that means, so. Google Chromium? It's based on Chromium? Baby hive mind? Close to it. It's a near hive mind. It's like buzzing around the outside of the hive. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, buddy. It's basically Chrome, but with a... Ooh. Is it honestly, the main thing that would get me away from Google Chrome is that it's a little too CPU intensive, or I guess RAM intensive, technically. Sometimes, especially when I'm streaming, any buffering is almost always because I have a Google Chrome tab open, and it was especially that way before I upgraded my PC. It's very intensive on the PC for whatever reason as compared to other whatever you call them, browsers. Browsers. So if I could find one that was less intense, hi buddy, you're really tired. On stuff like that, I would absolutely switch over, but for now, Google Chrome still got me. I have Google everything, so it just is. It's very nice for me. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. That's the main issue, but you're too used to the UI. Exactly. Exactly. Chromium is very RAM hungry, but there's a reason for it. Just download more RAM. I keep trying to, but it keeps giving my computer viruses every time I do. Alright, Banjo. I'm gonna go back to screaming at a computer screen again, because I'm bad at games. Goodbye, Banjo. Oops, what? Maria, did you lock me in? My door was locked, but it only locks from the inside, so I have no idea how Maria would have done such a thing. Dun-ga-da-dun-ga-dun, donkey, donkey, donkey. You downloaded some surge protection? Yeti, I wanted to send you a video from The Office when the office gets robbed after Michael and Holly forget to lock up. And here, I can't play it for you, they'll come after me. Anyway, it's when Kevin's surge protector gets stolen, and he says, I'm gonna be prone to surges. And I wanted to send that to you, except the only video of it I could find on YouTube had some guy reacting in the corner for some reason. Look at this. I was gonna send it to you. The only one I could get through, Kevin Surge Protector. The only video I could find, they stole my surge protector. The only one I could find, for some reason, zoom in. Could just go full screen, but what's the fun in that? Oh, should have just gone full screen, ladies and gentlemen. Hit. Ignore all of the Isaac videos in lo-fi on the right side. Hit. Ignore the Team Unity Tuesday. The only one I could find had this guy in the corner. I just wanted, and he doesn't even do anything. He's just sitting there. He ruined the video. I was gonna send this to you to say, I was gonna show you were gonna be prone to surges, but that guy's just sitting there for some reason, ruining my shot. What a beautiful wall. Yeah, it's not even painted. Like, what's he doing? It's a weird video I found anyway. The office is rough. Excuse me, Neon. Those be fighting words. Those be fighting words in my part of the country. I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna freaking punch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna watch a man punch. I hope you're ready to watch a man punch. When Michael blurred out the Pam's... Oh, you're talking about the... Wait, but but you can't be upset. You cannot be upset at the Hooters scene where he says, I would like a chicken breast, hold the chicken, and then the waitress, rightfully so appalled, says, is that really what you want? And he responds with, no, I'll have the gourmet hot dog. An order like that, you just can't, you gotta keep watching. I promise it's so good. The tab thing annoys you because when you have more than 3 or 4 open, they start to deload. Excuse me? Not having search ruins your PC. Oh. Just wait 5 more years. Punch. I know why it's rough for you. It's not, but I know but the cringe is what makes it. The cringe is what makes it a delicious pizza pie. Ooh, pizza sounds good. Did I eat dinner? Oh, I ate like 4 bites of Maria's pasta. Probably should eat more. It's my own fault. Probably should eat more, and that's my own fault. I'll eat more after. You want to get to the scene where he's adding sugar to his diet soda? That would be in the surplus, my friend. I'm telling you. Once you hit like season 4 and 5, is there still some cringe? Oh, of course. It's the signature. But there's also just, it hits its stride so unbelievably well. And you end up with some of the best quality content that television has ever seen. And a lot of it is in the... A lot of my favorite Office jokes are actually like not the very obvious ones with the punchline that they're going for. They do a lot of subtle stuff in the background that a lot of shows don't do, which I think sets it to the next level. The main one that comes to mind... Alright, this will be spoiler. I'll keep the details. Sugar and diet soda, that's an idea. I'll keep the details of like characters spoiler free, even though the show was on like 10 years ago, so probably the spoiler ban's over. Michael is dating an older woman. He doesn't realize how much older she is. They go to dinner together, and another character asks the older woman, what birthday are we celebrating this year? And she says, let's go with 50th again. And another character says, 50th? Isn't this your 9th 50th birthday? So she's 59. Again, probably not the exact numbers. They don't draw much attention to it. But in the background, Michael, who's dating the older woman, who's 59 years old, grabs a napkin and a pen and starts showing his work, doing the math to try to figure out how old she actually is, and then turns to her and says, "You're 63 years old?" It's the subtle stuff that no show has ever been able to replicate for me. They do it so well. My fingy slipped off the button. My fingy slipped off the button, ladies and gentlemen. You had Domino's? Ooh, that is my old stomping ground, except yours has hot dogs on it. The gourmet hot dog, TBH. But yeah, some of the stuff like that you don't even catch until like your 4th or 5th rewatch of The Office. Maria's rewatching it right now, and I've probably seen most of those episodes like 10 plus times, and there's still times now that she's watching something and I'll notice something in the background that I never noticed before, and I'm like, that's actually genius. No hot dogs, family all veggie. Ooh. Sounds delicioso. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, do not accidentally slip your finger off the button. And we're back. Almost threw up. And we're back in Bargenberg. Okay. Do not mess this up. Let's spend a little bit of time here. We haven't got to spend a lot of time here in a little bit. Let's spend a little time here. I know that the upcoming Kobe is very tough to do. You gotta swish it perfectly. Swish. As I said, I know it's tough to do. It's tough to do. That's okay. Not okay. It is very tough. Guess it's a good thing you missed the first 40 minutes of stream. Still get to see... Excuse me, Nia? Excuse me, Sia? You also missed 2 hours on Tuesdays? Don't think I made it this far in one stream. You're giving me a little too much credit here. Minkus! Oh, I'm gonna punch. I'm not gonna punch. I'm not gonna punch. You know why? You know why? You know why? You know why?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It is only a game. And let's not forget, we have the beautiful world. I don't know why I can't make that anymore. We have the beautiful world of Bug Fables afterwards to ease some of the tensions. And we just finished a really hard boss fight last time, which means we're mostly going to be set up for a lot of side quests, a lot of fun stuff, cute characters. We have a good time coming up in Bug Fables, so let's just look forward to that. I cheated. Excuse me? We stand a healthy yeetus. You're trying your best, think you're even gonna yeet soda? Let's go. Including diet soda. I've been able over like the last 5 or 6 years to yeet regular soda from my diet, but I have not been able to... I can't kick diet soda. I kind of kicked it for a little bit, but now I'm back on a kick and I go through an unhealthy amount of soda in an unhealthy amount of time. Let's not talk about it. It's the same thing you did last time. It's the same thing you did last time. It's the same thing you did last time. Stop rushing. Stop rushing. We'll get there when we get there. By rushing. It's my same philosophy in a car. I don't understand the people that go like 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. They're like, I gotta get there quicker. Well, if you end up getting pulled over and being pulled over takes 15 minutes, you're gonna get there longer, brother. It's not worth the risk. You're not saving that much time in the long run. Gonna attempt to do the exact same thing here. Slow it down a little bit. Gonna start being stricter with stuff. Been working out, but eating... I mean, it's hard not to eat like garbage, to be fair, when we're still in quarantine and also when the world is just a dang mess. It's hard not to stress eat like trash. It's also really tough for me. I find working from home, is just horrible for me, like, mentally. Like, I don't do well working at home at all. It's also bad for me food-wise. When I'm working at an office, I can meal prep, I can bring my lunch, and sorry, brother, what you brought is what you're gonna eat, or you're gonna starve. So you either eat the grilled chicken and veggies, or you eat nothing, brother. When I eat at home, I got a fridge full of food here, and I'm always gonna choose the healthy stuff, or the unhealthy stuff first. I'm never gonna go for the healthy stuff. I'm never gonna go for the less than... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm gonna punch. Your brain is melting. Do not let it melt. You just gotta Kobe this thing. Swish. Drinking a 24-ounce bottle of dew? Is my gameplay stressing you out? I don't want to be the cause. A liter is half a 2 liter. There you go. Since lockdown, maybe a liter a week. Oh, that's not bad at all. I drink diet soda. What do you think, Maria? How fast do I go through how big are those? How big's a case? Like 12 sodas? 16 sodas? How many sodas are in one of those cases of Diet Dr. Pepper, Maria? Probably like 12 to 16? Maybe 24? Nah, not 24. I'm gonna say 16. I'm gonna say there's 16 Dr. Peppers in there. Each one is, oh, I have it right here. Each one's 12 fluid ounces, and I drink, which is 355 milliliters, and I drink 3 a day. So I'm drinking at least a liter of Diet Dr. Pepper a day when we have those. And one of those cases will last about a week. Missed the free call. Oh, same, even though it was garbage. Nothing tastes better than free. Even though the work coffee is absolute garbage, ZD, I'm with you there. There's nothing better than some free coffee. Swish, let's go, baby. Let's go. Your cans are 330 milliliter? Excuse me, they're taking 25 mil from you. You gotta fight for that, brother. This is an unedited single photograph, excuse me? Excuse me, also, to that link.
Don't swear! Oh my god!
Donkey, donkey. This is an unedited single photograph? Not possible. No. You know what that is? That's 4 pages from an I Spy book. You ever have I Spy books when you were a kid? That's 4 pages from it. Find the blue marble. Can't try to fool me. Look closely, I refuse. It's propaganda. Oh, okay. Alright. I want to hit that 50%, boys. Want to hit that 50%, boys. Here's where we do it. Here's where we do it. Not a full yeet. You have to go to the left here, but you can't do a... Let's go! No, give me a sneak peek, please. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about the strangers like me. Oh, baby. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You either yeet up against the left wall or you yeet up against the right wall. I think you gotta yeet up against the right wall. Ooh, Great Frontier, baby! Ooh, welcome in, Becco. Oh, no, do not worry about it. We have made some great strides so far today. Now, I'm about to lose it all here. Hate to say it, but I'm about to go for that bird and I'm about to lose it all. I have to get the bird. I have a... Do you think I have to land on that little lip? That's fine. That was almost very not fine. That was almost very not fine. Do you think I have to land? Oh, Mink. No problem. No problem. All right. That's E. That's... Just jump. Let's go! All right. Now, the odds I make it back. Slim. I'm almost tempted to just fall here. I'm almost tempted to just fall here and redo what we just did. Because if I fall in between the middle one and the right one, I don't know where that takes me. Or you just freaking go for it. Or you just freaking go for it. Okay, this looks like major pinball. Where do you go here? I don't know where to go here. Where do you go here? Where do you go here? Where do you go here? I'm gonna assume left. Alright, I'm gonna assume left. Okay. No! It's fine. Need a half bounce. Alright, where are we going? What the heck? How? I can't make that. Okay, so you have to go to the right. Yeah, I'm not making that. Ooh, brothers. Are we at the halfway point, by the way? Don't fall. This has got to be pretty close to the halfway point, I would think. Can't do anything over here. Checkpoints. I just mean like the mental checkpoint. I need a mental whatever you want to call it. If I can mentally know that I'm 50% of the way through, it'll feel good. Mods are supposed to read everything. Ignore it. Okay. Alright. Still don't really know what to do. I assume jump here. Oh. What the heck, dude? Eep. 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 What are you? Secret, secret. I found a secret. Day 187. It appears my journey is at its end. There's no body. It seems it was not meant to be me after all. For so long I believed. But when I reached that place, there was nothing I could do. Perhaps I can find some place to stay back in Bogtown. Where the heck is Bogtown? I wonder if they will believe me. Minkus, minkus, I am a minkus. Alright, so what's really scary about this? Had a bad feeling about that. Minkus. Thankfully didn't pay too hard. Alright. Alright, so I'm assuming you're just going full over here. No. I'm halfway. So I'm assuming what we have to do here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just taking a peek, and I'm seeing a lot of slanted surfaces. I'm assuming, again, I wish I had a mouse pointer so I could show you. There's like a little flagpole sticking up from each of these two towers. I'm assuming it's going to make me jump from one flagpole to the next, which is just ridiculous. I was hoping I could cheese it in some way. Does not appear like I'm going to get enough momentum to cheese it in some way. So, we're looking for like a little midi bounce like this. Little midi bounce. Midi bounce. Midi bounce. Oh, I think I had it, but I got scared. Looking for a jump like that. Looking for a jump like... Probably, that's too high. Something like that. Something like that's looking good. That's too high. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Too low! Just absolutely dastardly. Just absolutely dastardly. Wait, you can just do a full jump? No! That's always my go-to strategy. I don't know why I wouldn't have tried it. My number one thing I always say, you should see if a full jump is possible. No! No! Please. Because if a full jump is possible, it's very easily repeatable. If a full jump is possible, it is easy to repeat. Can't you just jump? Oh, wait. Yeah, don't you want to land on it? If I overshoot it, that's no bueno. I'm assuming that I would like to land on it. If I overshoot it, aren't I just trapped? We'll give it a go. I got no problem giving it a go. Now we're getting to the good parts. No! Ooh, Papa! Oh, Papa, I've been something and something long time of the line. You can shoot it in auto mod. What is your problem? I'm starting to think auto mod just has a gutter brain. Hangman is coming down from the gallows and I don't have very long. Do 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 do. Okay. No. I don't know how I didn't get sent down to JV Jones's locker there. Definitely deserved it. That was definitely deserving of a JV Jones locker send. Got very lucky. Alright, ooh, we're getting close to the end of this portion as well. Added permitted term shoot. Has really no one ever used shoot? Overshooting, but no problem with overshooting. Overshooting wouldn't be too bad, but you would have to jump back up onto it. Yo, bad bench. 33. Look at Hollow Knight over here looking up. What's his name? Jump King. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it quite a bit. Can we get some He-Walks? Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. Look at you go. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a nice Thursday afternoon, watching a man slowly go insane. Actually, we've hit a nice little stride here. We've hit a nice little stride here. Alright, so you're telling me that it's not the end of the world if I overshoot it, because here we are. It's not the end of the world if we overshoot it, because now we're here. But now I still gotta land on it. A full yeet almost seems right? No way. A full yeet almost seems right. That almost seems like the right height. We've got the fastest he walk in the West. You were looking at the auto mod settings. They're like 2 out of 4 strength. Are you saying that's low? Because it does seem like it's like 4 out of 4 strength. Don't let him say anything. Go big or go home. I don't trust you! Okay. Technically, that's not the worst thing that could happen. That's not a horrible place to land. Do not full yeet it. That's not a horrible place to land, thankfully. We can do that again. I was on it. I was on it. This one, I personally think, err on the side of caution here. And if you go too low, there's nothing wrong with going too low there. You'll just bonk your head and you can keep trying till you get up. If you go too far, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I had you at stick. Let's go. Don't full yeet. Forgot to say it's 250. Becco, you gotta at least stay. I don't want to keep you up if you're tired. We'll be playing this for about 7 more minutes before we switch over to Bug Fables. Gotta at least stay to see what happens next. How are there 2 levels of strength higher? What sort of stuff would it be grabbing? It got Rubaz. Alright. Seems about right. Too low. Maybe too high. Oh, that was... Look, that hurts, but that was darn close. That was darn close. That was darn close. And yeah, I said darn. Don't tell Automod. That was really close. That was not. You can tell Automod about that one. Okay. Getting back up there, not too bad. I don't think so. Oh! As I throw up in my mouth. Getting back up there, not too bad. We're going to get a decent amount of cracks at this one. Great movie. Automods roll out. Okay, full yeet this, and then just do your safety strat. Safety strat it. You'll get up there eventually, kid. Don't worry about it. You'll get up there eventually, kid. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. Ugh. I kind of feel like same strategy here. Err on the side of caution. If you go too low, big rip. You'll just get another chance at it, brother. If you go too low, big rip, you'll just get another chance at it, brother. Though I am getting pretty close to a full yeet here. If you go too low, no problem. You'll get another chance at it. You gotta hold it for a very long time. I feel like you gotta hold it for like 3 seconds before a full yeet. That's close. That's close. Gotta be more confident. I don't know. Channel the lo-fi. It's that Gen 4. Livin, you don't even like Sinnoh, I thought. Isn't Gen 4 your least favorite generation, Livin? Alright, I'm gonna be confident in this jump. This one's it. I regret everything. I still like the strategy. I feel like probably the easiest way to do this... I still feel like the easiest way to do this is gonna be going from this thing. It seems like it's really difficult to get up there from here. It's maybe possible. I just want to see what's up ahead. I just want to see what's up ahead. It does run like Garbo on the DS. You are right. I think I would have a tough time going back and replaying Gen 4 without the use of an emulator. Don't tell Nintendus. Just because, yeah, you need that speed up button. What are we talking? We are talking about Pokemans. Oh, he done it! The Winterfell. You've never played any Pokemon games before? Oh! It's fine. I did not just scream. I did not just scream. Rare air, boys. That's okay. We can get back up. We'll get the bird. Just absolutely panicked for a second there. Finally found me. This area is relatively safe. Because we know that we can, again, if by taking the safety strats, I did an unintentional OO, pretty close. By taking safety strats, which I know is going to increase our jump counter, but who cares? It's going to take 10,000 jumps to get up. Never played it before. Any recommendations? I mean, it's tough. I would say start from the beginning. But a lot of the OG Pokemon games did not age well. Some horrible balance issues that plague the games even to this day. Like, Pokemon Red and Blue are great. Pokemon Gold and Silver are like my favorite games of all time. They still have some issues. Ruby and Sapphire fixes a lot of the issues, but I hate 3rd gen, so I wouldn't recommend that either. 4th gen's my favorite. So you could start there, but then you won't know who any of the... You're jumping into 4 generations of Pokemon. You gotta learn 400 Pokemon right off the bat. You could do the remakes. You could do Pokemon Ruby and... Or, sorry, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is a remake of Gen 1, but not garbage. And then you could do Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is a remake of 2nd gen, which wasn't garbage anyway, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like the best games ever created. I love them so much. You could do that. And then I guess just play Ruby Sapphire probably. You could get Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but you would need a 3DS. I would start with Fire Red and Leaf Green. That would be my recommendation. Download an emulator, Game Boy Advance, Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's where I would start. Alright, so what exactly did I donk on last time? What's up, Bird Boy? That's a lot of information at once. No emulation, illegal, of course. Don't do it. I would take away all the information. That's what I'm saying. Like, start with. You could also just go chronologically. You're gonna have to play some old games that I would say aren't. They're still good. They're not great games. They're the ones that started it all, and it'll be like, you know, see how we had it back in the day. By, you know, if you just hang out on Twitter, I think by most modern players' standards, you'd think that Pokemon Red and Blue are the only two games that exist. Or the only two games worth playing, I should say. Just trying to peek at what's ahead. Doesn't look like I'm going to get that option. It's fine. That's fine, actually. I have no problems with this. I have no qualms. I have no qualms. We are at the 2-hour point, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we should either... Here's the two ways we can end the Jump King portion of today's stream. Either something absolutely horrific happens and I cry, and we fall back and we have to climb up next time, or we got to get to the next named area, wherever that may be. No. Hey, Bargainberg. No! So it's looking like it's probably going to be option 2. It's looking like it's more likely to be option 2. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Give me back up. Give me back up there. Give me back up there. Give me back up there. I want to end on a positive note. Let's get back up there. Dude, this song's slapping, by the way. Why is this song slapping so hard? Speed run. Want to be friends? What about that one where you push the truck to find Mewtwo underneath? Nah, that's fake lore. Hashtag not my Pokemon? But yeah, I would say the TLDR. Fire Red will give you... It'll give you the Generation 1 experience, which is you're going to interact with the original 151. But you'll get... Oh my gosh. What the heck? What? No! Snowy part, let's go. We saw it briefly. We will be back. Almost first tried it. I'm telling you, that's what I was saying earlier. I know that the jumps are going to get more difficult as the game progresses, because that's how games work. But I also think our mastery of the controls, or as close to mastery as your boy could possibly call it, I think the mastery is going to increase as well. And we're going to be able to, maybe not first try stuff, but get a grip on a lot of the puzzles and a lot of the right way to beat some of the stuff. I think we'll be able to get a grip on it a little bit faster the more we play. You just got to be the Jump King. Saw the map, and there's one part you can't... Is there like a freaking shark or something? Because that'll do it. If there's a freaking shark, I'll quit playing. It's not supposed to be the Subnautica stream yet. I mean, that's very lucky. No. No, 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 dip me. I want to end on some positive. I want to end on some positive progress. No, 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 no. I want to end on some positive progress.
I am the one who knocks.
Oh, holy carumbus! That's not a real word. Max Magus. Magus? Thank you so much for the raid. Walter White coming in. Oh, Papa. I've been the luckiest fall of all time. Thank you so much for the raid. 22 people. Holy cow. That's got to be one of the biggest streams of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. I hope you all are having a nice Thursday afternoon. How was stream, Max? This game is the worst. It's, you know, I wouldn't describe it as the best. I'm actually having a really, really good time. I have not yeeted my controller yet. That's always fun. How far are we? From what I've heard, Trollbox, welcome in BT Dubs. From what I've heard, we've made it about halfway. Now, I fell all the way down, but I heard we made it about... At one point, we were about halfway. We were up at the snowy portion of the map, wherever that is. And now it's crumbling, which is unfortunate. But we're going to get back up there. That's the main thing. That's kind of the whole... No! I got to do the Kobe again. Yo, so many follows. Holy cow. Trollbox. Midget Gem. Scroll down. Hold on. There was another one. There was another one. There was another one. Hold on. My bar is too small. My bar is much too small. Not Cetus. Safari Milaje. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Just tons of Hewok spam in chat if we could. Thank you, guys. Nice to see you here. Either ice or chandeliers. Enjoy. This game is harsh. It's been rude. It's been extremely rude. Holy ZD! ZD coming in with the fat 5 gift subs. Sub to Unreal. Mr. Ginger J Supreme. Nurse Grape 8. And not Maha. Also got some sweet emotes along the way as well. Thank you, ZD, for the continued support in the community. It's been absolutely nuts, of course. And I appreciate it more than I could ever express in words. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you happen to receive a gift sub from ZD, it would obviously make my morning, night, afternoon, and evening. Guys, we're going so far back. I'm flooded. It would make my morning, night, afternoon, and evening if you would thank them. I appreciate it. I don't mod over here. Woo. ZD, thank... Ooh. So many. Holy cow. The lo-fi is saving us. Holy cow. This is absolutely crazy, dude. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, before we switch to Bug Fables, which we will, I promise, I just goofed real bad, and we are so far back. I gotta at least make it back up to that section. Maybe I don't. I gotta at least make it. Need to get some food? Absolutely. Thanks for the raid, Max. I appreciate it quite a bit. Everybody from the Just Joshing community, my brain, my flood! If everyone from the Just Joshing community could go check out Max's channel. I'd appreciate it quite a bit. I'm in the cathedral! I'm in the cathedral! Where are we? Oh no. How did it go so wrong so quickly? Yo, Unreal, thank you for thanking ZD. I appreciate that quite a bit. Oh. We haven't seen this part of the game in probably like 45 minutes. It does not feel good to be here. Gonna head out as well, get some shut-eye stays. Absolutely. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I don't even remember how to do this part of the game. It's been so long. Neon, this is where Neon joined the stream. That was like, we probably haven't been here in like an hour and 20 minutes. That's a big rip. That's a big rip. Hey, you know what? 1 step forward, 75 steps back. But as long as you continue to make that 1 step forward, slowly over time, they cannot stop us. Now, what I will say Yeah, this is where we made it at the end of first stream. And this is also, if I miss this jump, ladies and gentlemen, I miss Rock Street. This is the crazy thing about Jump King. If I miss this jump and we fall back down to sewers, I'm going to pivot over to Bug Fables. And that means we will be ending the Jump King portion of stream exactly where we left the last one. No. All you had to do is do a full yeet from above you to that block over there and you'd be totally fine. Two hours of work erased in 5 minutes. Just shredded down to its last atom. This is why. Yeah, well, we got to the snowy part. You know, we saw it for about 3.2 seconds, and that was pretty awesome. Now we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you ever been to a casino, and I don't recommend it. It's not fun. I did not enjoy my time there. If you ever go to a casino, they say quit while you're ahead. They say that in probably a lot of other things as well. Quit while you're ahead. Because if you try to push it any farther, take a look at what happens. This is where we will be ending.